Good evening, Phillies and Generals. This is your antagonist on the microphone. And this is going to be the start of Friday Nights with your antagonist, even though today is Thursday, where I read you fan fictions that are certainly fan fictions. Not masterpieces, just fan fictions. Tonight's story is Mash the Diamond Sweetie. I said they were fan fictions. Living with Button Mash has its ups and downs, like leaving toilet seat up, being a complete and absolute bed hog, and of course pushing her off when she's trying to be affectionate because he's been playing video games for too long. But the biggest problem with their relationship is that Diamond Tiara has been trying to break them up so that she could date him. What's a girl to do? Why, invite her over for a threesome, of course. Let's start it. Button Belle's tiara. Whew! Sweetie Belle wipes some sweat off her brow. She and Scootaloo have been moving Sweetie Belle's belongings into Button's room for the past 2 hours while Button Mash was at work. Finally finished. Scootaloo hops on the bed and leans back, looking at the ceiling. And we couldn't wait for Button because Sweetie sat down at the edge of the bed, looking annoyed. Because I don't want Button to come home after work to do more work, especially if we could do it. And besides, we still need to move your stuff. Scootaloo groans and flips over. She had been staying with Button and Sweetie ever since her huge fight with Apple Bloom. Sweetie asked Button if she could stay for a few days, but those days soon turned to weeks, then months. Many have tried to reconnect the two friends, to no avail. And after Pinkie Pie's disastrous forgive each other party, every pony decided that they need to reconcile on their own. Come on, Scoots. Sweetie hops off the bed and makes he wade to the door. Get your lazy flank up and let's finish this already. Scootaloo just covers her head with the pillow. For some reason it smelled funny to her. Well, if want to keep smelling the pillow that me and Button had hot passionate sex on instead of putting your stuff in my old room, go ahead. The orange Pegasus violently throws a pillow off of her and quickly hops off the bed. Ah! Why didn't you tell me? She rolls on the floor, hoping to get the essence of Sweetie Mash off of her. It's everywhere. I can still smell the after stink. Scootaloo rubs her face with the very hooves she used to grab the pillow. Ah, I rubbed my face with it. She rushes off to the bathroom and takes a shower. Don't think that we're done here, yelled Sweetie. When you got out of the shower, we are still moving your stuff. After Scootaloo, 1 hour power shower, and another 2 hours of moving Scootaloo's belongings to her room, Sweetie Belle was in the front room practicing her vocals for her demo tapes while Scootaloo took a nap in her new room. Okay, Sweetie, she said to herself, once more from the top. Before she could begin, she heard the front door beginning to unlock. Sweetie Belle turns to the opening door with a warm smile. Hello, Button, honey. How was your day? Button Mash walks in the apartment and sits a piece of paper on the table. Oh, you know, the usual. He took his seat next to Sweetie, yawning. Rough day, Sweetie asked, giggling. Button leans back on the couch, closing his eyes. His mane was a complete mess, and his eyes looked tired and heavy. Let me guess, assholes again? Sweetie, I work in customer service, Button said, yawning again. It comes with the job. Sweetie leans on Button, stroking his mane. Aw, honey, I'm sorry to hear that, but at least the day's over. She glanced at the piece of paper Button sat on the table. What's that? It's a flyer for a new movie, Button said, opening one eye. I hope it's better than the last one we played. I told them not to play The Ring, but hey, we did, and all those ponies died 7 days later. Sweetie Belle picks up the flyer and looks it over with mild interest. From the combined minds of the ones that brought you Twilight the movie and Justin Bieber Takes Back America, where the fuck is this taking place? Comes a story about a perfect young filly who gets impregnated by her boyfriend who left with the consequences, but it doesn't really matter since she is so perfect everyone loves her. The white filly starts to laugh. Are you serious? Who would watch this crap? You'd be surprised, Sweetie, Button huffed. Judging by Button's annoyed expression, Sweetie Belle knew exactly what was troubling him. Ever since they decided to be in a serious relationship, one pony has always tried to have Button Mash all to herself. Even when they were young, awkward foals, figuring out their feelings for each other, this one pony always had to try to ruin that. The schoolyard bully, Diamond Tiara. No pony knows where Diamond got her feelings for Button, but Sweetie just assumed that somebody shipped them together and it amused Diamond enough to actually do it. Let me guess. Diamond Tiara, sweetie ass? Button only nods his head. Well, I've got to give her some credit. She's very persistent, sweetie said. In fact, I'm more surprised that dumbass movie with you. No. I know, right? Button agreed. The whole premise just sounds cliched and terrible. Shoot, she could have suggested anything else and I would have done it. The white filly hummed in thought. Anything else, huh? What if she just let Diamond Tiara have a turn? That pink filly showed no signs of quitting anytime soon, so maybe, just maybe. No, there's no way that Button would condone this. But again, he is a stallion. Maybe he'll enjoy it. Hey, Button. Button Mash opens his eyes and looks tiredly at Sweetie, who was shifting next to him. She looked nervous and fiddled with her hooves. Sorry, baby, no sex tonight. What man would say that? No sex tonight. I'm way too tired. Button complained, stretching his limbs. Maybe tomorrow, though. It was now or never. Oh, that's okay, Button. Hey, by the way, is it okay if Diamond Tiara joined us? Sweetie said with the biggest smile on her face. Yeah, sure, sweetie, whatever you say. Button Mash eyes widened at Sweetie's proposal. Did he hear her right? Maybe his tiredness caused him to mishear that. He didn't know if it was something that he wanted to hear or something that his mind came up with. It really jumbled his thoughts to the point he didn't know what to say, so he kept it simple. Huh? No point in hiding it now. I said if it was okay if Diamond Tiara could join us. Sweetie Belle looks at Button, who still has that stupefied look on his face. And yes, I do mean sex. That really didn't help matters much. Button always knew that Sweetie Belle could be a little kinky, but this was something new. And with Diamond Tiara, I mean, sure, she was always in need of a good spanking, but he would never have thought that he would be the one to want to do it. Maybe this was a test of some kind. No, Button, this isn't a test, Sweetie said, grinning. Well, so much for that theory. But what should he do? Should he take Sweetie Belle's offer? Should you have put a question mark there? Hey, man, go for it. Not many stallions get the chance to have a threesome. Penis, be reasonable. Brain, I am being reasonable. 2 fillies are better than 1, you know. But we have Sweetie Belle. We don't need another. 3's a crowd. But that's only if another dude is involved. Nobody wants their ball sacks touching each other because that would be gay. But 2 girls? Game on. And who knows? Diamond may just really need a good fucking. See, this is why I do all the thinking, and I think we shouldn't do this, so no deal, penis. Button Mash nuzzled Sweetie Belle affectionately. Well, only if you're okay with sharing me. So how should we do this? What the hell? I didn't want him to say that. Ha! Systems override, bitch. Damn it, penis. Sweetie Belle plants a quick kiss on Button's cheek. Oh, thank you, Button. I promise you won't regret it. Sweetie Belle pulls Button over to her. Okay, here's the plan. Give me a minute, I need a drink. Sierra Mist and rum. Button Mash sat in his office looking at the clock. It's 12:30. Diamond should be coming in any second now. He takes a deep breath, waiting for Diamond Tiara to enter his office. Sometimes he was grateful for his manager position at Barnyard Bargains, even if it came with more work to do and the frequent jerk-ass customer. He closes his eyes for just a second, stealing his resolve for what's about to come. What's this, napping on the job? Daddy would so disappointed in you, Button. Button only leans back in his chair smirking. Game time. Every pony gets 30-minute lunch break, Diamond. That includes me as well. And last time I checked, I still have 10 minutes left. Diamond enters his offices and shuts the door, locking it to prevent any unwanted visitors from entering. Well, look at you looking all relaxed. She takes a seat across from Button, who is still leaning back in his chair. What's the occasion? Usually you're more uptight. I guess I got better at my job, Button said, not looking at her. You'll understand once you get one. Me? Work? Ha! Don't be ridiculous, Button, Diamond said, standing up again and walking over towards him. I'd rather have a nice stallion to take care of me. She gets behind him and puts her forelegs around his neck, leaning toward him, whispering, After all, I am the princess here. Oh? Well, I suppose your father does own Barnyard Bargains, so I guess, in a way, you're right. Button notices that Diamond's forelegs are going lower on his body. He doesn't make any sudden movements or pushes her away like he normally would. He just lets her forelegs continue until she reaches his sheath. Word. Not subtle at all. And do you know what your princess requires, Button? He could feel her warm breath on the back of his neck while Diamond continued to play with his feathers. Good God, I hope nobody I know is standing outside my door listening to this. And that is, Button asks while Diamond moves her hooves down to his balls. She grabs them, causing Button to yelp in surprise and pain. To tell me what you're up to. Do you think I was born yesterday? She squeezes a little harder, making Button's teeth clench. You ignore my advances for years, and today I'm squeezing your balls. If I didn't know any better, I'd think eep. With incredible speed, Button Mash spins around in his chair, grabbing Diamond Tiara and placing her in front of him. She was surprised that he somehow was able to reverse her positioning. She tried to struggle, but Button Mash was stronger than he looked and held her tight. She was completely at his mercy, and she liked it. How'd you do that? Diamond asked, trying to contain her excitement. She'd be lying if she said that it didn't turn her on a little. Button Mash chuckles. Practice. He traces his hooves down her inner leg, causing Diamond to shudder with delight. Button Mash smiles as he slowly moved her, ever closest to Diamond's private spot. And since I showed you mine, how about you show me yours? His hoof reaches her slit. Diamond's heart was pounding hard in her chest. This couldn't be happening. Button Mash took complete control of the situation, and she could feel his hoof rubbing her pussy. She leans back on Button, panting heavily while he continued to rub her slit. It doesn't take long for her juices to cover Button's hoof. God, I hate present tense. Hey, Diamond, have you thought about me playing with you this way? Button whispered in her ear. I bet my hoof beats yours any day, huh? Don't flatter yourself, Diamond said, trying to regain her composure. Like I would play with myself, thinking about you. Her body betrayed her words as she started to grind on his hoof. Button Mash chuckles again. Oh, this little filly could be so defiant. She was much different from Sweetie Belle. Then again, Sweetie Belle did have her moments. Oh, really? Then I guess I should stop then. He stops rubbing her slit and removes his hoof, but Diamond grabs it and puts it back. No. Please, keep going, she begged. Why should I? Button said in a teasing tone. He had her right where he wanted her. Because I was lying. I think about you all the time. I can't help but play with myself when I'm in the shower, and I have to keep changing my bed sheets every week due to all the fucking wet dreams I have. So, please. Diamond moves Button's hoof up and down, hoping that he would continue. Hook, line, and sinker. See, now was that so hard? Button continues to rub Diamond's pussy. He glances at the clock to see how much time he had left. 3 minutes left. Shouldn't be a problem. He rubs faster, making Diamond moan in bliss. Oh, Button, I'm close, Diamond panted. Just a little more. She grinds her hips faster, hoping to reach her climax, but Button stops and gently pushes her off, leaving her on the edge of orgasm. What? Why'd you stop? Sorry, Diamond, but I have to get back to work now. He licks his hoof, savoring the juices Diamond made on his hoof. You know, for a filly with such a sour attitude, you have a very sweet taste. So how about this? After work, why don't you come over to my apartment so we can finish what we started? Whatever. Diamond pouts and crosses her forelegs. She did not like being denied her climax, but at least he said that they could finish later. She turns her head away from Button, hiding her blushing face. So what time do you get off? Time do you get off, reader? 9 o'clock tonight, he said, walking to the door. Whoa, those are some shitty hours. Oh, great. 9 long hours. It would be so bad if it wasn't for the fact that she was still very horny. How does Sweetie Belle deal with this? Diamond's face turns into shock as she remembered the white filly. Hey, wait, what about Sweetie Belle? Button Mash turns around and looks at Diamond with a smirk. What about her? He leaves Diamond Tiara alone in his office with her thoughts. I wonder what that means, Diamond said to herself. Page break. Sweetie Belle laid down on the bed, waiting for Button Mash to return. It was currently 9:10 p.m., so he should be on the way back with their guest of honor for the night. It was a good thing that Scootaloo went to the Pint Noir for the night, as things were starting to get bumpy. She soon hears the front door being opened and two voices entering the front room. Well, here we are, Diamond. Welcome to my humble abode. It looks nice for a guy's place. Yada yada yada. Let's fuck already. Sheesh. Sweetie Belle covers her mouth with her hoof to prevent herself from giggling so loud. Button must have done a very good job of Diamond. Well, aren't we eager? Before we get started, would you care for an Estus flask? What is an Estus flask? Sweetie wanted to slap Button for saying something so dumb. Button, you idiot, don't mess this up, she said quietly. Never mind, let's just go into my room. Finally. Hearing her mark, Sweetie Belle gets into position. Diamond Tiara isn't going to know what hit her. Are you ready for me to make your dreams come true, Diamond? Button, don't be corny. The bedroom door opens as Diamond Tiara rushes in, only to stop dead in her tracks. She saw Sweetie Belle lying down in the bed wearing black socks and sporting a come-hither look. Welcome, Diamond. I'm glad you decided to join us tonight. What? I don't understand. Join you? For what? Diamond Tiara said, spazzing out. In the back of her mind, she finally understood what he meant earlier today. She just walked straight into a trap. By the way, I'm just reading this with all the grammatical errors because, yeah. Now, Diamond Tiara was really good. Sweetie Belle sighs and slowly gets off the bed, making her way to the stunned pink filly. For sex, of course. Why else would I have Button bring you here? Now, Diamond Tiara was really confused. Sweetie Belle told Button to bring her here? For sex? Like a threesome or something? But of course that's what she wanted to say. But all she said was, huh? Sweetie Belle leads Diamond over the bed and gently pushes her on it, laying on her back with Sweetie Belle on top. Did I stutter? If so, I apologize. I said that I brought you here so you could have sex with Button and me. Sweetie Belle steals a quick kiss, making Diamond blush. So what do you say? Bitch, you better get that dick. Oh my god. Bitch, you better get that dick. I agree with vagina. Rock their world. Diamond shakes her head, snapping back to the situation at hoof. Whatever, I just hope the both of you are able to satisfy me. Well, looks like we got ourselves a badass. Oh, Button, Sweetie holds Diamond's legs wider for Button to see. Dinner time. Diamond Tiara glances over to the side where Button Mash made his way over to the bed. He leans his head downward to her crotch and gave it a quick little lick, making Diamond gasp. It felt way better than hooves, that's for sure. Oh, you haven't seen anything yet, Diamond, Sweetie said, looking back at Button. I really hope nobody is here listening to... Oh, that'd be weird. Okay, back on it. He was licking much faster now, making the pink filly squirm with pleasure. She wanted to move, but Sweetie Belle, still on top of her, kind of made it difficult. I can't. Oh, shit. Diamond arches her back, breathing heavily from her orgasm. Sweetie Belle gets off Diamond, letting her have some oxygen. She saw Sweetie Belle make her way over to Button. He pulled her in for a kiss, sharing the taste of Diamond's juices. You know, Diamond, Sweetie said, for a filly with a bitter attitude, you sure have a sweet taste. But whatever, Diamond replied. She saw Button lay next to her and grab her in an embrace. Diamond only leans her head on his chest, sighing happily. It wasn't how she envisioned things to be tonight, but damn it, it was close enough for her. Hold on, we're not done yet, Sweetie said with a sultry look. Button, spread your legs. Diamond, come here. Diamond breaks away from Button's embrace, making her way over to Sweetie Belle. You want to know how Button tastes, Diamond? Sure, I guess, Diamond said, trying to sound uninterested. So, how do we do that? Sweetie Belle leans forward to where Button's member was. Why, with the blowjob, of course. She gently starts to stroke Button's dick, which was already at half-mast. And since you're a guest, you can go first. That's the wrong spelling of your. Ha! What makes you so sure that I'm nervous? Diamond replied, somewhat insulted. It didn't help her case that she was shaking and seemed lost on what to do. Hell, what happened in Button's office earlier today was nothing more than advice she got from Silver Spoon. I'll have you know that I know what I'm doing. Well, my bad then, bro. Sweetie defensively holds her hands in the air, hooves in the air. Go for it. Diamond looks back at Button's shaft with the look of pure determination. Time to your money where your mouth is, or in this case, Button's dick. She grabs his phallus slowly, descending her mouth to the tip, and goes completely nuts. The action caught Button Mash off guard that he sat up straight, grabbing her head. Whoa there, Sweetie puts a hoof on Diamond's back, making her stop. Doing that so early is gonna kill him. Then we can't get to the main course. Oh, please, you know that the legend never dies, Button said, lying back down. A couple of minutes of rest and I'm back in action. Ignoring what Button said, Sweetie Belle grabs Button's shaft, again lightly stroking it. Okay, Diamond, let old mentor Sweetie Belle show you how it's done. She licks the sides of the phallus, slowly making Button moan. Then you start from the top, and you work your way down, occasionally licking the tip. Got it? I think so. The pink filly eyes the object of her desire once more. So something like this. She puts in her mouth again, licking the tip, and slowly makes her way down to the base. This wasn't so bad, and judging by Button's light moaning, Diamond felt that she was doing this right. Her confidence shot up as her actions got a little bolder, making Sweetie Belle giggle. That's a good girl, she said. Her attention turns over to her boyfriend, who was trying his best not to lose it. And you, time to put that mouth of yours to work. Sweetie gets on top of him, turns around, and lowers her sex on him while joining Diamond Tiara's blowjob. I'm reading this before bed. Sweetie sits up. Button, don't talk with your mouth full. It's rude. She leans back down to join Diamond once more. Poor Button's mind was in a state of pleasure. Not one, but two extremely attractive fillies showing him some love. Never in all his life did he think that this would happen. And when this was over, he was going outside to praise the sun or moon, or whichever was out at the time. Seabrain, I told you this was a good idea. Diamond Tiara's tongue feels so good. And with Sweetie Belle, too, all my wet dreams have become reality. Brain. Don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it. Diamond removes Button's shaft from her mouth, giggling. He tastes like pineapple. He tastes like pineapples. But that blowjob alone wasn't enough. She wanted him to feel him inside her, and if Sweetie Belle let her get this far, might as well go all the way. Hey, Sweetie Belle. Yes, Sweetie Belle notices the look in her eye. It was a look that she herself once had long ago. Say no more, Diamond. I know what you want. She opens one of the nightstands and pulls out a condom and gives it to Diamond. I'll sit this one out. He's all yours. Thanks, sweetie. Diamond takes the condom out of the wrapper and puts it on Button's fully erect penis. Button sits up, laying Diamond on her back with the tip prodding her entrance. I'm ready whenever you are, Button. It may hurt for a minute, Diamond. Just do it already. Sheesh. Button smiles and slowly enter her, making Diamond gasp once again. Now are you? Just do it! Damn! Button thrusts forward, breaking Diamond hymen. It really didn't hurt that much, but that didn't keep Button from moving until she was ready. Okay, you can move now. Button starts moving his hips in slow intervals, making sure that Diamond's first time would be special, just like he did for Sweetie Belle. The tightness of her fold massaging his dick as she moaned in pleasure brought back memories of his first time, although both him and Sweetie were both inexperienced at the time. His thrusting becomes harder now, and Diamond has become a stuttering mess. Sweetie Belle just sits on the edge of the bed, watching the scene. She sighs happily, thinking back on what Elena told them all those years ago. The fuck is Elena? Be young, be foolish, and have fun before you have to be old, responsible, and serious. Sweetie Belle smiles warmly. Elena always could predict, which she and Button always did. Diamond pulls Button close, embracing him. It looked like she was nearing critical edge. And by the looks of things, so was he as he sped up thrusting. Diamond's moans of pleasure were becoming louder and louder as Button continued his thrusting. So, Sweetie Belle, come here, Button commanded. She goes right beside him as he pulls out and takes off the condom. Seeing what Button planned to do, begins to stroke his dick. That's it, honey. Make your mark. Button groans, releases his load all over Diamond Tiara. It wasn't a huge load due to him and Sweetie having sex 3 days ago, but it was enough to get some on her underbelly. We're going to have words about this in a second. It feels warm, she said, panting heavily. She scooped some and tasted. Yep, it did taste like pineapples. Maybe Button liked to eat pineapples. So how was it, Diamond? Sweetie asked, laying on the bed. It was good, wasn't it? He was all right. Of course she was lying, but she had a reputation to keep. Button and Sweetie smiled at each other and lay down on the bed as well. Sweetie Belle snuggles next to Button lovingly. Well, that's a shame. Hopefully he'll do better next time. That got Diamond's attention. Next time, she soon finds herself being pulled over next to Button and Sweetie. She was too tired to do anything at this point. Button Mash also puts a foreleg around her just like Sweetie Belle. Did I stutter again? I really gotta stop doing that, Sweetie said, chuckling. I can't have the stallion all to myself, can I? Wanna share? Diamond snuggles on Button's chest. Fine by me, Sweetie. And that's the end of this story. Yeah. Let me know what you did like, what you don't like. If this camera phone is not good enough for you, I'll get an actual microphone or some shit, etc., etc. I'm rambling.